Don't fight it. It's time to go up a size. This is the biggest.
This is the biggest.
Our biggest show. The Hodaki Big Show. With Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Thursday afternoon. It is the 7th of March, 2024. And you, my friends, are listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night and Day. Muggy, you stallion, how's life?
You're going pretty grouse there, you mad dog, you sick son of a bee.
I can barely see you. Where are you?
I'm just down here, brother.
Oh, right, you're just a bit lower than normal.
Yeah, a little bit lower than normal. Yeah, good to be alive, man. Good to have a little bit of winter here. I got some sleep chat for you later. I thought you might be interested.
Great stuff.
Just a little tease for the listeners there. I know how they like thinking about me in the nude lying down, like Keyzie.
What?
Yeah, totally, man. I occasionally, I'll admit it, live on public radio, I might think about you lying around nude and that.
Keyzie.
Hey, Keyzie! God, you're looking good, man. You
reckon,
are
man.
looking sharp today, brother. What's going on? You are looking fine.
You're looking good.
Keyzie. Looking good.
That's a sweet piece of ass.
Thanks, fellas. Good to be here today. I do feel good, actually. I had a shave today. So I had a shave, did my hair, and I wonder if Jase will say I look like crap. No, so it's obviously the shaving that makes Jase think I'm hot.
Looking good.
Sure. Just on that front, actually, fellas, I don't know if you've noticed this at the moment. I recently bought a beard groomer, so I did the same thing. I groomed my beard today. Do you notice?
Well, the
Am I
microphone's
looking
in the way.
hot?
All I can see is your filthy cap.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, well, that's because you're so low down in the studio there.
Hey, guys, I've got some breaking news. Is that all good?
Yeah, man.
This is breaking news.
Huge announcement, all right, coming on tomorrow's big show. That is the breaking news.
True story.
We've had a huge prize on offer a few weeks ago. Fantastic guy from Tauranga went to Vegas to watch some NRL.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, that's
We've
right.
got a new prize,
Oh,
and we'll
yeah.
be announcing what it is tomorrow. So the breaking news is that we're announcing something tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah,
breaking
great
news.
stuff. Great.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Fellas, we obviously, just before I teased that tomorrow we've got a big announcement on the show. It's going to involve us, well, look, I don't want to get too far into it.
Yeah,
but
we
let's-
don't want to give too much away here, Keith.
Yeah,
Keep
but-
it quiet, Keyzie.
Yeah.
Let's just say that we had to get our passports out,
Oh, that's right.
and we all, got a glimpse at one another's passports.
You guys current, by the way?
What?
With
Yeah.
your passports?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Are you?
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah. But something in my passport, you guys were getting all up in arms about. I assume it was the photo. What was? Because it's a terrible photo. I'll be honest. Don't even have a moustache. What's that about? You know
Yeah,
what
well, I
fella?
mean, for a start, you don't ever get a good passport photo. I look like a criminal, basically. No, it was just it's interesting because Pugsy, can you provide certain details, i.e. your full name, for example?
Yeah, that was
Mogi?
one of them. Date of birth was another one,
Date of
Keyzie.
birth. And it was quite funny.
Yeah.
And
What?
I'm talking specifically middle names.
Well,
Mogi.
it was a big thing growing up, wasn't it? When you were at school, everybody, I think, carried a certain amount of shame around their middle names because
Sure.
you didn't really hear it very often. I mean, a lot of
Yeah.
kids didn't even know what their middle name was, but as soon as you found out and told anyone,
Yeah.
you just got mocked.
Yeah.
But generally, you grow out of it, and like me, I've come to love my middle name, but it
Yes.
sort of takes a while. But Keyzie.
And it's
not even that bad.
I mean, it's the name you were given. So, I mean, fair.
That's
And the
it.
other thing about
Fair cop from Don and Mon.
the other thing too, about before we get too far into this, is usually a middle name is paying homage to another member of the family. Surely, you know what I mean?
Homage.
Is it homage?
Yeah.
Paying homage to like an ancestor in the family or something like that. So I don't think you should make fun of my middle name too much. It's not even that funny.
Well, no, it's just,
What?
it's a bit out there in terms of middle names, that's all. But that's the weird thing, Mogi, is middle
Yeah.
names often are.
Yeah.
Like my daughter has quite a wacky middle name, which I'll talk about later on.
Right, okay. Well, do you want,
But
okay, fine.
your one,
My middle name.
was,
Will I am.
William.
yeah.
William. It's not that funny, is it?
Christopher William Key.
Yeah. So funny. Why is that so funny?
It's just
I've never heard it as a middle name.
No, neither have
Right,
I, man.
It's normally the first name, or you don't have that as a name at all.
Right.
Yes.
It's pretty common. I mean,
It's,
I didn't actually see your middle names. What's your middle name?
Well, mine's Elizabeth. And that comes from my my great-great-grandmother. Her name was Eliza.
Right.
And they wanted, sort of me being the second born, had some issues with my brother. They thought I'd be a breath of fresh air.
Elizabeth.
So Elizabeth.
Right.
Yeah.
And so that's...
Yeah, so that's what you're saying. How
That's
you
actually
make
really lovely.
You make an
Mikey.
original name. Thanks, Woody.
Yeah.
Hang on.
It's got to speak to something in the it's got to mean something.
Right.
I mean, William,
yeah, my great-granddad.
who's named after, a king or, it just goes too far,
Right.
I think.
Well, Elizabeth.
I think.
Yeah.
But Elizabeth is a unique and, if I can say so, a beautiful name.
Lovely. Yeah, poetic.
So you think his name's normal and mine's weird?
Yeah, totally.
What's your middle name?
Adeline.
Jason Adeline Hoyt.
Yeah.
And that came from your dad, who also had a massive honker.
Yes.
And he'd had a line.
Well, he had a couple, to be honest with you, Mogi.
Really?
What do you mean?
Well, it's just Adeline and Elizabeth. And you're laughing at my middle name, William. I mean, my name seems pretty normal.
Well, yeah.
What's so weird about William?
It's just
You guys have
odd.
got girls. You've got girls'
odd.
names.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
The situation we've got going on now, though, is that these guys think my name's weird, which is Christopher William Key.
Sorry.
It's literally
Keyzie.
it's just three ordinary names. And whereas Mogi's name is Michael Elizabeth Minogue.
Yeah.
And Jason, what was yours?
Adeline.
Adeline Hoyt. Which I think both of those names are a lot weirder than mine. For starters, they're both sort of female-ish names, you know what I mean?
Well, I don't know why you have to bring sex into it.
It's not about...
Is there something wrong with females now, you're saying, Keyzie? Is that what you're saying?
No, that's not
I mean,
what I'm
don't-
Because if
saying.
you're going to say that, I would like to hear it on the air.
No. I definitely wasn't saying that, and I apologise to anyone who took it that way.
Thank you.
Sure.
A lot of
What are the
texts.
people saying on the text machine, Keith?
Oh, that's a good idea.
What's that first one there say?
William, like seriously, what a freaky, weird middle name. That's just not even true. On 3483, that is not freaky or weird.
Obviously, to the person who sent it is, and me and Mogi.
See, this one's crap as well. Jason Mike, beautiful, moving middle names riddled with history and heritage. Shame Keyzie is saddled with such a low-effort garbage name. And that's from Alex in Titirangi. I don't understand what's wrong with William. For example, this one here. G'day, guys. My middle name is William as well. It's weird.
Yeah.
What about this Big J from Fielding? I'm a William too, Keyzie. I feel for you, brother. Why do you feel for me? It's a normal name.
I feel for you too, man. I really do. Phil, you mad bastard. How's life?
Hey guys, how are you?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate. Good. What's your view on this, Phil?
Well, I just thought I'd bring up and give the average New Zealand's perspective on the three lads' middle names.
Sure,
okay.
thanks, mate.
And to start with, I mean, Elizabeth and Adeline are just beautiful names. They are wonderful names.
Oh,
thank you,
get
Phil.
off of it.
Better names.
Get off
they
of
are
it.
Great. But Keyzie, Keyzie, really?
Oh, thanks, Phil. Okay, this is a stitch up now. This is just getting ridiculous.
What do you mean, Keyzie?
There's nothing wrong
it's
with
just-
William.
Phil's just speaking his mind there and saying what probably 99% of New Zealanders feel. Thanks for your call, Phil, and I'm sure Brooke in Studio B will sort you out with a $50 night. Day voucher.
Keyzie equals weirdo. See, this is just, I feel like everyone's just trying to get all in and gang up on Keyzie, make him feel insecure about his normal middle name, William. It's not even funny. Stop laughing at it.
Oh, no.
No?
What I will say, and I've always maintained anyway, Mon and Don have an excellent sense of humour.
Right. Because of...
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie. Weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
We're going to play the sharpest tool in the shed, aren't we, fellas?
We sure are, Jase. It's all thanks to our mates at Placemakers. Don't forget their Monster Tool sale is on right now. It's bigger than ever. Head either into the local Placemakers store or go online. Get the best prices on the latest tools. Win some prizes as well. And fellas, do you know how the game works?
Well, I'm going to get Mike on the line. G'day, Mike, you mad bastard. How's life?
Good.
G'day. What's your middle
good, thanks,
name,
mate.
Mike, you sicko?
Sorry,
What's your middle name, you sicko?
Lee.
Oh! Like that.
Yeah, that is a cool
Lee, that's a
little
cool one.
name.
Lee,
yeah.
that's a lame name.
That
man.
is awesome. Hey, Mike, what do you do for a crust, mate?
I'm a fire alarm technician.
Backbone! Actually, you'll be
That's how
busy
you do
coming
it.
into winter, would you? Busier in winter?
Pretty steady all year round, to be honest.
Yeah, good on you, mate. Good on you. Okay, this is how the game goes. We'll, between us, name 10 tools, Mike. You need to give us a minimum of 5 in the space of 10 seconds to win the prize. You ready to go?
Oh, I'll give it a whirl.
Good on you, Mike. Here we go. I'll kick us off.
All right,
Ready,
here we go.
fellas?
Yeah.
Circular saw.
Paintbrush.
Scrote clamp.
Ladder.
Bolt.
Pillow biter.
Level.
Square measure.
Donkey punch.
Spanner.
When you're ready, Mike.
Screwdriver. Hammer. Donkey punch. Level. Square.
Hey! Just in time.
Congratulations.
I'm going to be honest with you, Mike. I have no idea whether you were right or not. I have no idea the tools I named there.
Oh, he's too busy giggling, Mike, right?
And I'll tell you why, Mike, because Keyzie stole one of my tools in the chat there, so he forced me to think on my feet.
What a menace.
You forgot about, Mike, can I just say you forgot about the pillow biter?
Oh, yes. How could I forget?
And the scrote clamp, which I know you use a lot.
Hey, Mike, just so you're aware, mate, for getting 5 tools in 10 seconds, you've won yourself a Hikoki cordless impact driver.
Oh, mean.
Yeah, hell yeah,
good.
baby.
Yeah, sweet as, man. Thanks for playing, mate. Stay on the line, and our good mate Brooke in Studio B will look after you. No worries.
What a backbone.
He was a backbone, wasn't he?
Yeah. Did you get a load of his middle name, though? Lee.
Yeah.
If he was
this
a general,
is,
he'd
this
be
is the other
General
thing,
Lee.
that there's people at Radio Hodaki and within this building who run by their middle names.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Mike Lane?
Yes.
Is that correct?
Lee Hart.
Oh, Lee Hart.
There's another one.
Yeah.
They're all middle names that they run with. Interesting. But I can see why you wouldn't do William.
Elizabeth up on the second floor.
Oh,
There's
yes.
not an Elizabeth that works here. Don't lie. By the way, the texts that are coming in are just ridiculous. For example, this one here, just lodged a BSA complaint about Keyzie's middle name. Disgusting. Also, just been in touch with the Broadcasting Compliments Authority about Hoyt and Minogue's middle names. That's not a real thing, the Broadcasting Compliments Authority. That's
Well,
not
they
a
should
thing.
be.
Well, they should be.
Yeah.
Where people can just express themselves. Oh,
What about this one here? I'm not sure why everyone's giving Keyzie so much crap. William is a completely normal middle name for a douchebag. See, that's way out of line, fellas. We can't encourage that.
Of course we can.
He's on the money, really.
Can you guys just admit that you're taking the piss?
About what?
My middle name being weird?
No.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Had a terrifying moment. Got attacked by a dog today.
What happened, man?
Well,
Oh, hang on. Do you want like scary music for this? Is it?
Keyzie, do you mind?
yeah, I suppose so, Keyzie.
Okay.
Oh, that's probably a bit loud.
Oh,
Oh.
So I was in my corridor at home, and there's been a little hole in the wall.
Have you got a corridor at your place?
Yeah, it's quite a long. Yeah, the couple of rooms go off it.
Rich guy.
yeah, like a normal.
And one of those sort of classic scenarios where I think one of the girls, in a fit of rage, perhaps, slammed the door against the wall and punctured a little hole
yeah.
in the wall.
Yeah.
So and it's been there for a little while, and I went, oh my God. It's about time I sorted that out.
True.
So I had a shower and iced coffee, and then I went, right, grabbed my wallet and stuff. I'm off to Bunnings. Because it's not, there's a Bunnings just down the... Oh, it's probably not down the road. It's a little bit further than
Isn't it a Placemakers?
no, it's a Bunnings.
Oh, is it?
No, it isn't. I was thinking about Placemakers, but I was going to go to Placemakers if Bunnings didn't have what I needed.
Yeah.
Because I
Got
didn't...
what you need, I tell you what I need.
So I get to Bunnings, and weirdly, like, the car park's really full. And this is like Thursday morning.
Sorry to interrupt. Did they have a sausage sizzle on? Because often that can really get the it'll get the boys to the yard.
Sure, no, only on Saturdays and Sundays,
no, you're right.
Mogi.
What was
they
the
only
story
do them-
there?
Well, hang on. Can we
So
just...
I don't sort of know why it was
Let's
so
just get
packed.
back to the yarn, eh?
Because I'd have thought the tradies would have used the tradie entrances and
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
like that, but she was packed to the gunnels.
Right.
And so I'm walking there, and I'm walking down the aisles, and I'm thinking to myself, oh my God.
Did
And
you
then-
say? Sorry, I always find this interesting at Bunnings. Do you say hello to the guy who's stationed at the door
At
to
the
stop
front
you
door,
from
who takes-
stealing?
yes.
And they act like they're your mate, but really they're there to act like you're a thief.
Yeah, all
Love
the
that
time.
guy.
Yeah, cool. Can you
Um,
just get back to the story,
it's-
please?
I don't know if you do this too, just on that, by the way, when you go into Bunnings, you go, oh, now, am I going to need a big cart? Am I going to need a little mini cart, or am I going to need one of those, just a holdy?
What one did you go for?
What I hate there is, because I've got my daughter, she takes a little one around that's got the flag on the back of it,
Yes,
and the wheels
yes.
are all on the piss.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
all it does is sort of just drifts across the store and
Okay,
bounces
this
off
is not
things.
Mm.
relevant.
Actually,
Jase.
just as a side note here, purely as a side note, how many times I've been to Bunnings and you get a trolley and she does that. She
Yes.
swerves off.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah, yeah.
One of the bloody wheels is bummed.
I was there the other day and
guys.
Keyzie.
Hold on,
Well,
Keyzie.
now I've forgotten what I was going to say.
No, can we just get
wait.
back to
Oh, no, you
wait.
were there the other day.
And there was there the other day, and
Jase, can you just finish?
Keyzie, shut up. No, it's gone. Thanks, Keyzie.
Yeah.
Well, hang on.
Obviously
Way to
grabbing
kill a
some-
story,
No,
man.
hang on.
But anyway, so I'm there and I've got this. Oh, I didn't actually say. I realised I just needed a basket. So I didn't have the issue
Okay.
of sort of stuff going wonky. Then I'm walking down the aisles, right, and I'm going, what bloody aisle's this? And then I go to
They all look the same.
grab the note out of my pocket of all the stuff I needed. Did I bring it, Mogi? No. So I've got this vision in my head of my bloody handwritten note just sitting there on the bloody table in the lounge here, and I'm like, oh, good one, Hoyt.
You got a table in your lounge?
Oh, it's just a little small coffee one.
Oh,
that we
sorry,
got-
yeah, coffee table. Yeah,
I think
sorry.
I told you that we bought
Yeah,
it from
can we
Nude.
just- can
Yeah,
we
they're
we
please?
bought it from Nude.
They're good, man.
We're running out of
Yeah,
time.
it was really good. So I'm walking down the aisle and I'm thinking to myself, in terms of, because I'm going to need plaster, to put in the hole. And I never know whether I'm going to go plastic trowel or metal trowel.
Oh, yeah, metal.
You know what? Oh,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
reckon metal?
Oh, no, I was just trying to think of the other type of trowel.
Well, I was thinking about that, and I was thinking,
Well, hang on,
what do
can
I
you
do?
just-
And then there was this dude that was standing there in the.
Jase, we're running out of
He was
time.
standing in the
Jase.
aisle. He worked there, obviously, because he had a Bunnings outfit on, and I went, God, I know that bastard. So I start talking to him, and I said, Do I know you from somewhere? And he said, Yeah, I used to own the hardware. Store in Glen Eden, which
joking.
probably
Okay, we
got
have to-
shut down
Jase,
because of
Jase. Because
of Bunnings, what?
because of the
That's ironic.
Bunnings, because it was just a small
Guys.
Yeah, what's that?
We've run out of time. We have to go to a song. Can you please finish your
I didn't
spooky
even
story?
get to the end of my story.
I know.
Keyzie.
You hurry up next time, please.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
Okay, Jase, so if you just joined us, Jase telling us a story. Apparently it was spooky. You're at Bunnings. You're getting tools to fix the hole in your hallway, plaster hole.
Yes.
And you've just bought yourself a trowel, all right? Now, can we just wrap this thing up?
Well,
It's
no, can I
dragging
just
on
make a point
massively.
here, Keyzie? I
What?
hadn't at that stage bought a trowel.
Okay.
Because I'd been talking to Phil, who was the guy that used to run the hardware.
Yes,
and,
okay.
And
I also see your neighbour's name.
yeah, well, coincidentally, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I don't get him confused with my neighbour.
Okay.
Well, you
Phil's
can't.
in a home and he
Yeah,
doesn't.
yeah.
He's
can we just pick
retired
up?
now.
Can we pick up?
And anyway, I said to Phil after we realised who each other was and stuff, he said a metal trowel would be
Yeah.
best.
Okay.
But this is the thing, especially when you're doing plastering and stuff at a little hole mogi, how much plaster am I going to need? Am I going to need like a pottle or am I... Or you can get like a
bucket.
like a litre bucket, and it's like
Yeah.
I don't need that much, but maybe something else might happen. I might need it further down the line. I don't-
Have you ever tried just putting a picture on the wall?
I have, yes, but the problem with that was, as I explained, the hole was created by the door swinging back, and, and so if there was a picture there, it would just hit the picture all the time.
That'd
Yeah.
be no good, Keyzie.
Yeah. So,
Right note for Jase, though.
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
and then I wasn't sure because I thought, well, I could use it for other stuff
Okay,
down the road,
Jase.
but I don't know if a plaster goes off or not. You know, the stuff, your
okay.
filler.
Yeah, okay. So you've got the plaster. You've got some plaster.
So then I go, I'm going to need some plasterboard, obviously, and some nails.
yeah.
And
Screws?
God, you can only get them in like really massive big sheets. And I'm like, can I just
I
get
word
like...
to the wise. I always go in there with my Stanley knife there, and I just snip off the bits
Oh,
that I
okay.
need. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, funnily enough,
No, hang on,
I ended up
don't.
buying a... No, well, this is true, Keyzie.
Okay.
I went, I'll need a Stanley knife.
Of course you will. Of course you will.
So
And
anyway,
a sharp one.
I get all the stuff that I need,
Yeah,
right?
right.
And there's this really little old lady there, and I'm going up to the counter with the stuff in the basket because I
How
didn't
hot?
have it. Pardon?
How hot was she?
Oh, like if I was 80, I'd be interested.
Well, hang on. What's that
but
got to
out
do
of
with
10. Just
Well,
painting a picture, Keith.
as I say, if I was 80, 10 out of 10.
But as a 42-year-old,
As a 42-year-old, 3.
I thought you were 43.
Yeah. But yeah. And anyway, she had one of those little yappy toy dogs.
oh,
Yeah, man. and she had it on one of those leads that can extend right out.
Yeah.
Little bastard comes right up to me. Wah, 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 wah. I'm wearing my trackies. Has a little nip of my trackies. I'm like, oh my God!
Is that...
And then, funnily enough, the aisle I was in, they said they shut it down before I got there, so I had to actually go around and do it again. And then as I was walking out, the dude who you mentioned at the start there... Phil, no, the guy who sits at the front checking your receipt. I didn't have my receipt, did I?
Oh.
So I had to bloody go back and get my receipt.
Jase, what is the spooky part of the story?
Well, the dog was scary, Keyzie. It was a little chihuahua.
And it nipped at your trackie slightly.
It had moggy eyes going at me.
Well, that is terrifying, but it just nipped at your trackie. That's it.
Well, I didn't even really get my trackies, but it tried to.
That's the climax of the story. That's it.
Well, pretty much, yeah.
If you hadn't have interrupted so much, Keyzie, it wouldn't have taken so goddamn long.
I reckon. Jesus.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
Oh, yeah, a bit of tool there for you on a Thursday afternoon. Very excited about our next guest, comedian James Mustapic. James, how are you mad bastard?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate. Do you like a bit of tool?
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah.
I didn't know what you meant for a second, but I'm on board.
What does James Mustapic, where's your musical genre set?
Oh, yeah, because you've been around a few radio stations today.
Yes.
So I don't want you lying to us just to sort of, make us feel special or anything.
Well, Kiwi music, of course.
Oh, nice. That was a good way to handle it.
Yeah, Dane Rumble, of course.
Yes,
of course.
Drew Nemir.
Yeah.
He had two massive hits there that I absolutely loved
Cruel.
back in the day. Yep. Always Be There.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, very good. James, now, very exciting. You got a new show coming out.
Yes.
TV show, I mean. An old Keyzie. He went and saw the first 3 episodes the other day and has quite genuinely not stopped raving about it ever since.
Oh,
said it's one of the
so
funniest
lovely.
New Zealand shows he's ever seen.
Yes,
Well, I
I
said
did.
seen recently. No, I said.
Well, no, I thought you were more glowing than that.
Well,
He said it was the funniest thing he's seen since the great New Zealand show Talkback.
Yeah, apparently
Wildly
so.
popular, but you were stoned as.
Yeah. I said I had to be, otherwise I wouldn't have enjoyed it as well. I was saying. No, it's called James Mustapic his mum and man. Very funny concept. You're
Yes.
literally trying to hook your mum, who has she been a single parent for, how old were you
Well, I was 2 in my parents' divorce.
when your
Yes.
parents divorced? So
Yeah.
since then she's been just by herself, is that
Well,
right?
she's had a few men.
Dalliances.
Yeah, a few.
Yeah.
Right.
A few.
The hussy. No,
Yeah,
just kidding.
yeah.
Sorry, Janet.
Well, that's the thing, is you're trying to find Janet a man, and you're just basically wheeling in all these guys from around New Zealand. Half the time, they're so... The people you chose to be on the show were so funny and out there. I wasn't sure whether your mum would actually genuinely come away from this whole thing with a man, So without spoiling it, did she enjoy the experience, and did it sort of motivate her to pick up the dates further with any of these blokes?
Yeah, she loved it. She actually had a lot of fun, surprisingly. I just really made it for a joke to torment her, but she had a lot of fun, so yes.
Because I was going to ask James, did she want to find a man?
Not really.
Yeah.
That's what's quite funny about
I mean,
it.
but is that the thing where had she reached a point in her life, as we all do, where it's like, you know what, I don't care anymore about that stuff? Was she in that kind of place, or was it more, I just can't be arsed and I'm not interested? Because, my daughter, I have 4 daughters, they date and stuff, and apparently on the men's side of things, he's pretty dire out there, fellas.
Oh, is it
Right.
no
Yeah,
good?
you know what I mean? It's not great. But she did enjoy it, you're saying?
Yeah, she loved it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And because one thing that I quite love, and it's a sort of...
Quite love.
I do love the relationship between mother and son, or any sort of offspring and parent, is always such good chemistry, the ones I've seen anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think that's like something that people should tap into more often? Because you and your mum are hilarious.
Thank you. I reckon.
Yeah.
Easy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Easy. You don't have to build any chemistry. It's there.
No,
You
true.
don't have to cast for it. And where'd you find some of these deadbeats you had to go out with?
Well, we put a casting call out.
And was it you sort of you wouldn't want to choose only the finest suitors, would you?
No,
you sort of be scraping the barrel.
Yes, we didn't get many. It's hard to not many old straight men want to be on reality TV.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
That's a good
Strangely
point.
enough. So what was the setup here? Would they go out on a date, go out for a meal or something like that?
Yep.
That's how it all sort of works.
Rainbow's
And then you would, because there's nothing more excruciating for people that are in that dating scenario, I reckon, than to have a camera on them as well, sort of capturing all their awkwardness, etc. Was that what it was like for your mum?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, we had a range of different activities. We went axe throwing with Matt Gibb. There was a few celebrity dates as well.
Yes.
David Seymour.
Oh, yeah.
Massive knob.
you
He
kidding
came
me?
across as such a knob when I was watching it. I was just laughing the whole time. It's so
Oh my
good.
God.
It's very funny.
It's been a great day for him in the news.
I'll tell you what, James, we'll go to a tune and we'll come back and carry on the chat. What do you reckon?
Great.
Are you a
sounds
big
Thanks,
salmonella dub guy?
good. Absolutely.
Kiwi band,
Let's
man.
go,
Kiwi.
man. Yeah, true.
Man.
You know all the words to this.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
We've got comedian James Mustapic on the show with us right now. He's done a show, James Mustapic is Mama Man. James, I hope this is not too personal in terms of your mum. Was there an age criterion involved here?
Yeah, so mum's 61,
Okay.
and I think she said either 50s or into their 70s. So she
Oh,
had
really?
Oh, so she had quite a broad range.
yep.
Okay. Okay.
And was it quite interesting finding out what your mum likes in a man?
Yeah. Well, I didn't really care about that. I was more about me finding a dad, father
Yeah,
figure.
Yeah, father figure.
Can you talk me through the title? I love what you've done with the title.
Thank you.
James Mustapic.
Yes.
Yeah.
yes, Mamma
Is there
mia.
an accent that goes with that?
Yeah, it's an Italian.
Mustapic.
Yeah, the show was going to be called Mustapic, a New Dad, but TVNZ didn't want it to be called that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, sure.
Well, because you had another show, Abandonment Issues, as well. And I hope you don't mind me saying, because that was your first foray into proper TV.
Yeah, yep.
And so I watched that because I was a fan of your Facebook videos you used to do back in the day, and I felt that was quite entertaining, right? And then I watched this one, and I was like, okay, you've obviously gone to a new level. You've taken all these learnings from that first TV series.
Oh, thank you.
You must be quite happy with the result, but also how much you've learnt, because to have a show that's genuinely funny for 25 minutes or however long it is, that's actually quite a difficult thing to do.
Oh, thanks. That's very kind of you. Yeah, yeah. Look, the last show I did, the reviews were very mediocre, but so far so good this time. So
How motivating is that, though? Like, were you like, this time I'm going to make sure this thing's bloody funny?
yeah, it was a bit like that.
Yeah.
A bit of revenge. Don't read the reviews, James. That's my advice, mate. Even though I always got glowing ones personally. But yeah, so I know that Keyzie touched on this. We don't know, do we, whether it's successful or not?
No, but let's just say Janet Seymour is very... No, just kidding.
Well, but the thing is, whether or not she found someone or she didn't find someone, it was probably quite an enjoyable experience for her anyway, because, getting outside her comfort zone, all that sort of stuff. Do you think it inspired her a little bit to go, actually, you know what? I'm gonna give it a crack.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I reckon. Yeah, she actually did have fun. I was very surprised.
Well, she
Yes.
must have been fun just hanging out with you.
Yeah. She lives in Dunedin, so
Oh, God. Yeah, it must have been fun.
yeah.
And then what about in terms of actually convincing her to do it in the first place?
Yeah, so I pitched the show before asking her.
Great, so that you can say, look, they've given me the show, Mum, you have
You
to do it.
can't pull out on me now. Yes.
And so did she take some sort of talking around, or was she straight away like, yeah, I'll do it?
She was pretty good. I used to have her in my YouTube videos many years ago, so yeah, I tried to.
So maybe is the performer in her a little bit? Is that where it comes from?
Yeah, she's a uni lecturer, so I think she likes to,
But
Yes.
the thing that's funny about it is she's not performing at all. She is genuinely awkward and uncomfortable at what's happening, and it's almost how I picture my own mother reacting, which is nice. She's not used to the screen time, which creates this new person you're watching on TV because you're not used to seeing people like that.
True.
I've always found Mon very relaxed.
Don't talk about my mum. We're talking about James's mum here.
No, I'm just saying. I've always found her a very relaxed, very charming person.
Me
Keyzie.
too,
Thanks,
actually.
Jase.
She loves the camera.
Yeah.
And some
Guys,
people when
we're
they're
talking
on,
to James.
sorry. Now listen, James. For those people out there that are very keen to watch this, how do they do that? Where's it on? What
TVNZ
time?
Plus.
Yes.
It's out now.
What time is it
Yes.
on TVNZ Plus?
Immediately.
Yeah, it's on demand, so it's all good.
And TV2 tonight at 9:30 p.m.
And actually,
Sizzling hot time slot.
the good thing about that time slot is
a
it's
good-
following a really great show. What's that show again?
So TVNZ told me that the show had to be later because it has adult themes. And then the show that's at 8:30, 1 hour before the show, is called Too Special, My Massive COCK.
It's called My Massive Cock.
Yes,
and it's a
okay.
doc about a guy with a massive cock.
Wow.
And then James's show's on.
Oh God, are they playing that?
That's not about you, Jase, all right? Before we let James go, just quickly, you are doing a show in the Comedy Festival as well?
Yes, that's right. It's called You Must Have Picked the Wrong Guy to Mess With.
Oh,
Yeah, nice.
Getting a lot of mileage out of my last name at the moment.
Good on you.
Oh, well
man.
done.
Good on
Keep
you.
them coming.
James, all the best, mate. I'm going to watch it tonight.
Great, yeah.
And I'm sure I'm going to love it.
you will, Jase, man.
Thanks, mate.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Oh, yeah. Hey, guys. Text here from Steve. What's for Team New Zealand? With me, Keyzie. Thought I could turn the mics off and you would have, yeah.
Didn't work.
Hey, this is how the segment works, fellas. People text in what they're having for dinner. People from New Zealand.
Oh, racist, but all good.
Oh, well, it's not. It's just
Wow.
because...
Only people from a certain country, Keyzie. Ugh, not good,
Sorry,
brother.
anyone is welcome to text through what they're having for dinner on 3483. And then I will read out a few of them. You guys tell me what you think of their meals, and
Okay.
they could win a $50 night-and-day voucher.
Okay.
First of all, what are you having for dinner?
I never know. But last night I had...
He just had a pita pit and a piece of pizza, just coincidentally.
Oh, yeah, you've already had dinner.
Oh, I got that off the security guard.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
did you? Do you reckon
Backbone.
he's got any more?
Oh, it'd be hard to say.
Yeah, I might go over there and have a look.
Well, you just had a big thing of wedges, Jase.
Yeah,
What are you having for
I
dinner?
didn't even see them. Did that just happen in front of me?
that was my dinner.
So Jase walked in when you weren't looking and quickly put them down and then just kept punching
Because
over.
I had some yesterday and I offered them to
Yeah,
everyone.
he didn't offer them to anyone. It was crazy. And
But
like the
standard.
weird thing is there was so many wedges too.
I know.
It was like a family box.
What are the people? I know you're meeting your lovely wife at a
Your
bar tonight,
guts.
aren't you? So you'll probably
Few
have some
beers.
wedges yourself, Keyzie.
Yeah, I'll probably see what's going on there. I'll probably share them though, Jase. So
Loaded
just-
wedges.
They will be loaded wedges. All right, text coming through on 3483. Here's the first one. That Bunnings chat was the best radio I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's incorrect. G'day, guys. Baxter here. We're having Kung Pao chicken.
Kung Pao.
Sounds yum.
Yeah, it does, actually. I'm going to look that up. Kung Pao. How does he spell?
It's not how you say it.
P-A-O. Because I know you're thinking P-O-W, aren't you? Pow. G'day, guys. Lee from Christchurch here. Having sausages, mashed potatoes, peas, and Yorkshire pudding. My middle name is also William.
That's interesting because that's really a winter feed.
Right. But it's getting cold, though, man.
I know, that's what my point, Keyzie.
Oh,
But you
okay.
picked up on it. Good work.
Yeah.
It's actually called Kung Pao chicken.
That's literally what I said.
Oh, I thought you said Kung Chicken Pao.
Bullshit.
And just so you know, it's a spicy mogi. It's a spicy stir-fried
Spicy, yeah.
Chinese dish made with cubes of chicken, peanuts, vegetables, and chili
And
peppers.
they've got to be cubes because if it's strips or it's rips or
Yes.
it's bits, it gets chucked straight in
Hey.
your face.
Did you know that they call it dicing because you want them to be the approximate size and shape of dice? G'day, guys. For tea, I'm having barbecued pukeko with a side of possum. Cheers.
Now we're talking. Now
Yeah,
we're
that
talking.
sounds good
That's
eating.
good eats.
Really?
That's now we're lunching.
What about this one here? What about this one here? G'day, guys. Making enchiladas for the misso and her sister-in-law, hoping they arrange dessert. That's from Foz on the shore.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
on you, Foz, you backbone.
Yeah. G'day, guys. This is from Dave. All right, Dave.
Yeah,
So just picture him while you're reading this one.
sure.
G'day, guys, you sickos. I'm having fresh battered snapper tonight. Yum, yum in my tum.
Yeah,
Nice,
bit of
man.
tartar sauce, bit of lemon zest, some cracked pepper.
Oh, he just texted in saying, I hate tartar sauce, lemon zest, and cracked pepper. Sorry, Jase, man. That's terrible timing.
Oh, man.
Have you got any
good,
wedges
Keyzie.
left, man?
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie. Weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Of course, we've got What's on Telly with Mogi. And I hear, Mogi, you've been watching lots of good stuff as well.
I've got a ripper for you guys tonight.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man.
Yeah, man.
Because whatever you say on What's on the Telly with Mike Minogue, I go straight home and watch it.
I tell you what, and this is just between you and me,
Yes,
Can I be part
I
of this?
bring the ratings.
totes.
Right, okay.
Also,
I don't know why that had to just be between you two.
after 6 o'clock, we've got What's for Tea New Zealand with me. Where basically you let us know what's on your dinner plate tonight.
That's right. You text us on 3483. You say, G'day, guys. I'm having this for dinner.
G'day, my
Cheers."
name's Steve.
From
Hey, fellas.
Hamilton.
And
Hey, guys.
My wife's actually in town at the moment, and I'm really hungry. So I'll just let the audience know at the moment I'm having some very nice wedges with some sriracha sauce and aioli.
Well, you could have
It's
saved
really,
that.
it's really hitting the spot. I'll
That's
be
what-
honest with you.
That's what my segment's for. It's chatting dinner.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
What's on the telly with Mike Minogue? Yeah.
we really had something beautiful there for a while, didn't we, Hoity J?
Was real.
What did you watch on the telly, Mike?
She was really humming.
Another busy night for me, boys, last night, but managed to squeeze out a Seinfeld.
Oh, God.
So I'm just on a heavy diet of that. I'm sorry, it's just one of those things. I need a little palate cleanser before I go to bed, just so it's not work bed. And yet still, I was just having some crazy dreams last night, man.
What episode was it?
I can't. Oh, you know what it was? It was when Georgie boy runs into his ex-partner Susan and finds out she's a lesbian now, and Kramer turns Susan's partner over to heterosexualism. And I thought to myself, it's very rare, isn't it? You'll often find a woman will just go, you know what, I'm going to be gay now. But it's very rare to have a man bring a woman back from lesbianism. Once they go, they usually stay.
Really? I have no idea.
Well, have you ever heard, you know, she used to be with a woman, but now she's with Keyzie.
Oh, no, I haven't heard that.
I haven't heard of that either. Not that there's anything wrong with that,
Hey,
but I just haven't heard of it.
that's a Seinfeld callback.
Whichever way you want to go.
Cheers, man.
Fill your boots, I
Oh,
say.
thanks, man.
You know,
Right.
Fill them up.
Or in your case, Mogi, fill your Ugg boots.
Cheers, babes.
He was saying he's putting his Ugg boots back on because it's getting a bit chilly.
Cool,
Yeah.
spells. It's cool.
I watched a very intense film, a film called Detachment with Adrian Brophy, who
Brody.
I like as Brody. Did I say
Yeah.
Brophy?
You did.
I was thinking
You
of
think
someone
Jed
else.
Brophy.
Who I very much like as an actor.
The honker boy. Speaking of big snouts.
Yeah, he's got a hell of a honker on
Gee
him. And it's
whiz.
basically, it's your classic story of a teacher who goes to a school where all the students are basically losers and they're not interested and they've lost hope in life and turns it around. But it's also a discussion about how as teachers and parents we're failing our kids horrendously.
Right.
It's very
Sounds
grim.
funny as a comedy.
It's very grim. It's very depressing, but some good performances in it. I
So
recommend
is
it.
it another sort of a white saviour sort of a thing? White guy goes into a...
No, it's not actually.
Well,
it's
that's a bonus.
it's not that.
Okay, great.
So, but if you're looking for a pretty heavy movie, that's one to go to. What did you watch, Keyzie?
What did you watch that on?
Another episode of Seinfeld for Mogi tonight.
Prime.
Prime. Last night I watched an episode of Country Calendar where there was a sheep farm, and literally it costs more nowadays. I didn't even realise it. It costs more
You listen to this, Jase?
to
Yes.
get your sheep shorn you actually have to pay that. Before you got paid for your wool, now it's worth nothing, right? So
Less than nothing.
less than nothing. You actually have to pay to get them shorn.
How is
so
that the case, Jase?
what he's doing now is, I guess, synthetic fabrics are cheaper.
But this is what I'm saying. It's not right.
no, it's bullshit.
You need to be using natural fibres. Synthetics are no good for the environment.
No, it's
Keyzie.
terrible.
Do you
I
not
know.
know about that?
Yeah.
I didn't have any
Inclination.
understanding that wool was in a crisis.
Oh, it's worth almost
wool's
nothing.
been.
Seriously.
Yeah.
So they're diversifying by growing hops and making beer, which was interesting.
Yeah.
And then I went online with my mates and played
And-
Helldivers 2.
What divers?
Helldivers.
So good, Keyzie.
Not those divers, Mike. Jase, he's mouthing rude stuff at me.
Did you like it? It's a good game.
Really good, actually.
I'm into it too. I'm actually enjoying it as well.
I came
Helldivers.
first
Yeah.
last night.
You can't come first.
You just watched me, Keyzie.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Hey, fellas, what are you doing tomorrow evening at 8 p.m. sharp?
I'll be in the corporate box with you doing the commentary for the WARs, won't I? Eating all your snacks.
Well, we don't have I have lasagna toppers and stuff, but that's right. The Warriors are playing the Sharks. Mogi, you'll be watching that, eh?
I am watching that. Yeah, I got my mate coming over. We're going to watch it on the old TV screen.
Is he a smoker?
He is actually on and off. On and off. Yeah.
Gee.
Oh, God.
I think what you're forgetting is my steel resolve, Hoodie J. I just hope it's not a tense game.
Yeah.
Also, I hope it's not tense because then I always feel like smoking, but I also hope we don't smash them by 30 or 40 because then I feel like celebrating.
Yeah.
What if it's a close one?
Huh?
Hey, don't forget every single Warriors game, but also every single NRL game is on Sky this year once again.
Yeah, I'm
live.
watching it. That's what I'm watching it on Sky.
Sky,
That's
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Sky TV.
Yeah, it would.
I've got the app
Sky Now.
on my TV.
Yeah.
Sky Go.
Sky Now or Sky Go?
Oh, it's one of the others, but it's always there. It's always waiting for me. Sky Goes, and I watch all of my Buckba League on there.
Yeah, nice, man. That's a great story. You see how we got straight to the point, Jase? Actually,
And the
no.
other thing I love about it, and this is the thing, because a lot of people might be saying to themselves, hey, I want to watch the Warriors this season. And if you're not thinking that, you should be thinking that. And then you're thinking to yourself, I can't be arsed ringing up and sorting it out. You go on, get yourself an app on your TV. You don't have to talk to anybody. Don't have to sort it out. It's done in about 2 minutes.
That's right. You just sign up.
Easy. It's going to be easier.
Hey, by the way, not only the first game of the season tomorrow night has officially sold out already, but the second game is sold out already as well.
So
which
you can
means,
forget about that one, Jase. It's sold out.
No,
Well, it doesn't matter. I'm going to be in Keyzie's commentary box.
the only way to get tickets is to win some. And fortunately, the Sky bandwagon is operating tomorrow. So if you head down to the Cloud in Auckland, which is down by the waterfront at 5 o'clock, or Mangere Town Centre at 6, might be able to jump on the Sky bandwagon, get yourself a couple of free tickets and some free merch as well.
Are you able to clarify for me, Keyzie? Are they operating two wagons?
Separate bandwagons?
Or are they separate bandwagons?
I'm not sure.
Because one leaves at 5 from town and then gets out to Mangere at 6.
I think
so
it
I'm
might be
thinking to myself,
one.
maybe it's the same one.
Well, because it's the Sky bandwagon, not wagons.
wagons.
Although that could be the
I hope
same
it's not
one.
full.
It could stop at Mount Smart, then carry on to Mangere.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? That
yeah.
could be the route
Oh, that could be
or the route.
Yeah.
But if you're keen, as I say, the Cloud tomorrow, 5 o'clock, or Mangere Town Centre, 6 o'clock. If you can jump on, you'll get free merch and tickets to the Warriors v the Sharks. It is sold out. So it's probably your best bit of heading along, eh, fellas?
Ndi.
Jase?
Ndi.
Jase.
Ndi.
Oh, what? Yeah.
Thanks,
Do that.
man. Sky Sport 9 as well for the ACC's commentary with me and Di Henwood.
The Hodaki Big Show. Weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Well, there you go, you massive backbones. That's your Thursday show done and dusted. Mogi, your thoughts for tonight? You might not have any thoughts for tonight.
I'm probably going to try and watch something. I'm trying to watch all the Academy Award movies.
Sure.
Before the Academy Awards. I've watched maybe 2 of them, and I've got 8 to go. I'm probably not going to watch anything. I feel like I could go to sleep right now, 7 o'clock, starting to get darker earlier, Keyzie, you know
a
what
bit
I'm saying?
colder as well.
Colder as well, isn't it? You know what I mean?
colder.
I might have some, make myself some delicious carrot and pumpkin soup. My kids go absolutely crazy for it. They
Really?
think it's the best thing they've ever
Sounds
had.
gross.
Have you got more than one kid?
I've got so many kids.
Oh, right, okay. Keyzie, what are you up to, mate? God, can I just say, before we
Looking
finish off,
good.
you're looking good, and I think that's the best show you've done in a year. Seriously, man.
Really?
Good on you, Keyzie.
'Cause I thought I'd done
it's
heaps
great
of-
having you on board.
thought I'd done plenty of decent shows. After this, I'm going to go join my wife, who's at a bar right now.
Is she on it?
She is on it, actually. Been on it all afternoon.
Good on her.
And rightly so as well. So I'll go join her, and then...
Are you going to get on it as well?
Maybe. I don't know.
I think given the opportunity you would.
Depends what her vibe is.
Yeah.
You know, if she's like, let's just get on it, then I'll just get on it.
I think her vibe will be, let's get on it.
Well, that's what my vibe would be.
It's definitely going to be my vibe.
Yeah.
Right, let's get on it.
Should we all get on it?
Yeah.
What about you, Jase?
Well, funnily enough, Keyzie...
Looking good, brother.
Thanks, mate. My wife's in town at the moment, too. She came in to work with me today and did a bit of stuff and was meeting some mates for drinks down at the old wharf there.
Should we link up?
Possibly. But I'm thinking a dinner maybe. But then I'm thinking I have to sort out what my daughter's doing, so we'll see what happens.
You know what you should do is make her some of Mogi's famous soup he was just talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, some carrot and pumpkin.
Yeah.
If you could send me the recipe for that, that would be awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty complex. I don't know if you'll get it.
You know, the most important part about making that soup is to bang on about it on the radio for ages.
Okay.
So to make sure you do that, all right?
Good stuff. Hey, now listen, it's been a pleasure bringing you the show. Make sure you tune in same time, same place tomorrow because, of course, the Friday Throbber is back.
Yeah.
And it's International Women's Day tomorrow, isn't it?
Yes.
So that's our theme for the Throbber.
Good. Are you done?
I think so.
All right. Thanks for listening. We'll see you tomorrow at 4.
Goodbye.
Bye.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.